Hey there, everybody. PT Pop here. All four lobes of my brain securely bound behind my back. Thanks for tuning in. I just want to give everybody an update on my film, The Artist, a documentary. On May 15th, I had a premiere. And we held the premiere at the Front Street Studios in Dayton, Ohio. And I got to tell you, this was an absolutely amazing experience. This was a mind-blowing experience. It was just amazing. It was everything I could hope it would be. Everybody but two people showed up to the premiere that were in the film. They brought their partners and their spouses and friends. The two people that couldn't make it had a really good fundraiser that they were hosting. And they wanted to be there, but they couldn't. And they're awesome people. They were I can't even begin to tell you what an awesome experience this film was, and the premiere was, and the making of the film. What I was going to show you today were some of the pictures from the premiere. This first picture is what greeted me as I came into the premiere. And my associate producer, Rusty Hardin, who's an amazing artist, an amazing lady, an amazing person, went out of her way to create the sandwich board with a poster of the film. And she set it up outside. I wasn't expecting this. This was I just stood there for a second. I was like, oh, wow, she really went out above and beyond. I didn't ask her to do this. I had no idea she was going to do it, but she did it. And she's an amazing lady. And here's another view of that. And the premiere was held right inside that door there, inside a door CD, which is the main hallway in the Front Street Studios area. Here's a close-up of that poster. My cousin designed the logo where it says The Artist, a documentary, the rest of it in yellow with my head and Logan, Rodney, and Dana in my head. I created all this down here, and Rusty made a poster out of it. Here's us setting up. This is the pre-setup for the premiere. Richard London, who was the manager of the Front Street Studios. I think in the film I said he was the owner. I don't believe he's the owner, but he's the manager of the whole property. He set up the screen for me. There's a digital projector here with my laptop over here. He set it up through a sound system. It was just awesome. I mean, excuse me, people really went above and beyond for this. And the premiere was just awesome, just mind-blowing. This is just me doing a test run. And right here, right to the left of the screen is Rusty Hardin's gallery. She's got a great gallery in there. If she has space, she will rent wall space to you for your artwork. This is just a shot I took. That's down the hall there. I just love these old buildings. The Front Street Studios used to be an envelope factory back in, I think, the 1890s and the early 1900s. And I think in the 1960s, they converted it to art studios. Here's the same shot. I just get kind of artsy-fartsy here. I just love this picture. I walk into areas like this and I see the setting like that, and I hear it in my head. I'm just going to a trance. It's like, ah. And so I was just walking around taking pictures. Now, Rusty Hardin, my associate producer, I didn't ask her to do any of this stuff. She actually made all these gift bags for everybody with buttons and berets and all kinds of things in these gift bags she gave to everybody that appeared. Here's one of the buttons. I just love this button. This is awesome. This is just awesome. I mean, this is a lady. If you want to get to know a wonderful lady, I don't know if the chances are, if you will, but I'm just saying she's a wonderful person. Here's Rusty and her daughter, Susie, setting up the charcuterie or snacks. They had to separate the tables. We had tables of 4. I think we had 10 tables of 4, and they were set about 6 feet apart to meet the COVID-19 guidelines. And there was fruit, and there was wine, and there was beverages. This is Richard London, who appeared in the film. He's setting up with us. Here's the projector he provided in the sound system. The sound system is really just an old, probably 1980s, 1990s stereo. that just fit. It was just perfect. And there's my laptop and my kickstart. I can't get going without my kickstart. Here's the projector that we used. And then here's another poster that Rusty came up with for the film. Me standing next to the poster with my Nikon camera. And there's me signing the poster. We're supposed to get signatures from everybody on the poster. So far, I think I'm the only one that signed it, but that's okay. There's me signing, put my John Hancock on the radio above Logan's head. I think I got my finger on Logan's ear. Yep. And there's Logan wearing one of the berets. Logan Rogers was kind of the protagonist in the film. He's one of the main characters in the film. And here's Timothy Wells, who is a great guy, and he follows the art scene, writes on the art scene in Dayton. And he also has a podcast, a really wonderful podcast. This is Sean. This is Logan's girlfriend. And I don't know who is that. I can't see who that is over there. This is Katie. And then here we go. We just got some more people. We got Mike Elsaw. I think this is Samantha. And then we start showing the film here. We turn down the lights and I did a little bit of an intro. This is the beginning of the film. This is all just shot with my iPhone. This is the opening scene with me laying in bed. This is me and the laptop. Isn't it exciting? I think that's Rachel, who's in the film, and her husband. Let's see here. We have Rusty over here. More pictures of the movie. Rodney Veal. Rodney Veal is a TV personality in Dayton. He has his own TV show called The Art Show, and I don't know if it's on a syndicated program that's syndicated with PBS, and he's just an amazing guy. Rodney Veal is an amazing, passionate, friendly, warm, open-hearted man who openly and willingly said, yes, I'll be in your film. And it was that simple. I'm not saying he'll do that with your film. I'm not saying he'll do that with everybody's, but this is a guy who saw I was starting out. This is my first film. And he said, hey, yeah, I'll be in your film. He didn't talk to me directly. Actually, Rusty put me in touch with Rodney. And Rodney was just amazing in the film. He added the spice he gave to the film. He gave legitimacy to my film because he's a 2-time Emmy Award winning host of The Art Show on PBS. He's a teacher in the Dayton area. And he's a great guy. Here's after the film. We're all talking. That's Lisa Grigsby. That's Rodney. That's Logan. Rachel and her husband, Lisa, Rodney, and a variety of people just mingling about. We're all just talking about the film. We had a great time afterwards. This is my friend and fraternity brother from Ohio University, Jeffrey Roberts, and his wife. And I just met some wonderful people. This is Samantha, and this Rusty, and this is Richard London, and this Samantha is Richard London's. Forgive me, Samantha. This might be sexist. I think you're his assistant or admin. I know that sounds sexist. I don't know what your title is, but you're a great lady. I just love you to pieces. Love all of you people. And this is Richard's wife, Carol. I mean, just so many people turned out. Well, there I am, very surprised, doing my Jack Nicholson. So I can't begin to thank everybody enough who took part in this premiere. It was an amazing time. This was just more than I could ask for. It was a dream come true. Each and every one of these people were true to their word. They were true to me. I can't say enough. There are not enough adjectives to say how happy I am or how nice these people are, how wonderful they are, and how they made this movie come true. And each and every one of them were strangers before this film started. They didn't know me from a hole in the ground. And the thing that I find most fascinating about being an artist and making this film especially was this film was made with strangers. Strangers made this film come true. And that's serious because I did not know Rusty before the film. The only person I knew before the film was Logan Rogers, who was a fine artist and a painter in Tip City, which is a suburb of Dayton. Rusty put me in touch with, Logan put me in touch with Rusty. And Rusty and I just hit it off. And she saw the value in my film. She saw the value in me. And she's been nothing but a stellar, upstanding person with me, warm, caring. She's somebody I don't trust very easy. If I found out she was up to no good, I'd be really shocked. She's a great person. But this film was made with strangers. And I bring that up because the people closest to me in my inner circle of people like friends and relatives, blood relatives, the only person who stood beside me throughout this whole thing was my wife. She was great for this. She helped finance it, and she pushed me to keep it going. But outside of my wife, really nobody was behind me on this. Most people won't buy it. They haven't looked at it. They won't talk to me about it. They didn't ask me any questions about it. But the strangers, the people who I just met, saw value in me and my film. And I don't even know how to define that. How you define such wonderful people. The art community in Dayton is amazing. I can't say enough about it. I can't say enough about the art community in Dayton and the people I met in Dayton. Not just in the art community, but at the Holiday Inn where I stayed, or at the Bob Evans, or at the gas station. The people were so friendly. And maybe it's got something to do with it being in Southern Ohio, Southwestern Ohio. I don't get the same hospitality when I'm here in Cleveland. I don't get the same hospitality from my fellow artists and things like that. So this was great. This was a great, great thing. And I'm so glad I had the opportunity to make this film and have this premiere and work with all these people in Dayton, all these wonderful artists. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. You were all amazing in the film. You're all amazing people. And I can't thank you enough. But thanks to each and every one of you. And with that, I just say thank you. And please check out my film. It's right now it's for sale on my website. And it's also for sale on Vimeo. It's theartistdocumentary.com. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.